We're here to be the best of the best. 10 qualifying heats. The top first place finish, the 10 first place finishers move on to the deck couple of bandana, the final race. Winner of that race gets to make a command of the week for the following week, and there will be a betting period on the final race. Anyone who bets correctly wins VIP for a week. It's going to be all the barbs. Now it's going to be Spoontree, Ryan, Mr. Lynch, Spacudo, Foreman, the Hunt Music, and Melinders all trying to get a good lead here as they go into the backstretch of the first lap. And it's going to be Spoontree and Spacudo out in front. Foreman goes through on the outside edge in third place, trying to close the gap on the other two. Melinders, Mr. Melinders holding the middle there with Ryan and the Hunt Music giving chase. Spoontree takes the lead now as they go to the outside of the second turn of the first lap. Foreman trying to hold a good position as they go towards the middle. Spacudo holding the center line as well as with Mr. Melinders and $5 Freak now making a move up through the ranks. It's going to be Spoontree high on the left-hand side, coming down into the last stretch of the first lap, looking to be in good position for the second lap, and Foreman's not going to be too far behind. Spacudo, Mr. Melinders, and Melinders not getting too far behind there in fourth and fifth place, respectively, going down into about 4 marbles wide with Droska and $5 Freak. Spoontree now in the inside lane, trying to get themselves towards the outside as they cross the line in first place for the first lap. Foreman makes a good boost towards the inside line, now in second by just a hair. Spacudo going to be falling behind by about 50 lengths now in third, and it looks like it's going to come down to Spoontree and Foreman here on the second lap of the first qualifying heat. Spoontree takes a good lead off of the boost. Foreman cuts to the end side. Spoontree tries to keep everything under control as they go to the outside edge. Foreman coming down the middle, looking to also hit that outside rail with a good bounce, but Spoontree's already got a pretty good, decent lead. Spacudo back in third, Straight on Music in fourth, $5 Freak in fifth place, all coming into the backstretch of the last lap. Foreman cuts the inside rail and loses even more distance, and look at the lead of Spoontree. Spoontree ahead by 60 to 65 lengths, cuts to the inside rail. Foreman cuts to the outside, trying to find a good line as they go into the turn, but it might be all over here, ladies and gentlemen. Spoontree's lead is just increasing as the race goes on. Spoontree to the outside top, gets a very bad line on the top of the hill, gonna lose a little bit of that lead, but is it gonna matter at this point? It probably won't. Spoontree to the outside rail, Foreman in the on Music cutting down the middle. Spoontree gets a bad bounce on the outside rail. Foreman's got a lot of speed, needs to convert it here as they approach the rail to the outside edge. Spoontree to the inside, Foreman in the middle. The Hunt Music coming up from the ranks. The Hunt Music from fifth to second overtakes Spoontree at first. Look at the move by Hunt Music coming out of the inside rail. Foreman coming to the center, Spoontree back to the outside, and the Hunt Music has somehow pulled out a miracle with Spoontree horribly bundling into the outside rail on the back turn of the second lap. The Hunt Music splits up the front, overtakes Foreman at the last minute, and what a comeback by the Hunt Music, taking the victory for the first heat of the day. Whew. Crazy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have our first qualifier. Now, it is recommended that those who place do not continue to race so that others may have a chance to win. If you just want to race, you are allowed to still race. But if you win more than once, it's frowned upon. Be aware. Just be aware. 1 minute on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. Get your bubbles back. The second heat of the Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic is now loading at the start line. Get your bubbles. It was a big choke, Spoontree. Big choke. Yes. Thankfully, you have 9 more races to recover. But that was a big choke. You had a 70-length lead coming into the last turn, and you just crashed into the outside wall. Those are the kind of races I want more. I like those races. Those are the fun races to commentate on. All right, folks, here we go, 15 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, 19 marbles here on the starting line, ready to get the second heat underway, and the marbles are up. Bulba, Kramer, Desmond, Jersey, Kirizaga, Dr. Arbel going to take it early lead as they go towards the center. Foreman, Timer, Kraken, Scorba cut to the inside rail. Ryan and Droska going to the outside rail with Droska and Sean the Bull Shark not too far behind. Bulba, Kramer takes the lead here on the outside edge. It's going to be Desmond, Jersey cutting in with a pretty good line towards the inside rail. Scorba and Foreman not giving up as they go to the middle of the pack. Kirizaga, Spoontree, and Spacudo having some trouble in the back there as they try to hold with the racers out in front, and it looks like all the mods and a VIP are taking the lead. Pay to win, ladies and gentlemen, alive and well here at the Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic. Decimet Jersey right down the center of the backstretch of the first lap takes that first place position, and a good lead here for the second heat qualifiers. Corbett coming around in second place, Bubble Craner out in third as they go to the inside rail. Foreman not too far behind, looking to redeem themselves after being completely overtaken by the Hunt Music out of nowhere on the last race. And here comes Decimet Jersey with a good lead out in front as they go into the second turn of the first lap, looking to be in good position for the second lap of the second heat of the qualifying. Scorba now in second, trying to give chase to Decima Jersey as both hit the outside rail about the same time. Scorba slows down. Decima Jersey does not. Bobo Kramer trying to get... Oh my goodness! Bobo Kramer just stopped dead as they bounced into the back wall and is going to lose all progress now. Decima Jersey out on the right-hand side. Scorba to the inside rail hits across the line, and it's going to be Decima Jersey out in front for the second lap. Scorba about 50 to 55 marble lengths behind, and Decima Jersey gets a good boost of speed as they go to the outside rail of the first turn of the second lap. Scorba coming around in second place. Looks like it's going to be no one in third. Foreman trying to make something happen as they go into the backstretch here for the last lap of the second heat. Decima Jersey to the outside rail. Scorba giving chase as they also go to the outside rail. Decima Jersey cuts to the inside. Scorba hugs the outside rail for now. Foreman trying to catch up in third place as they lead the pack through the second turn. And it's going to be Spacuto and Nugglevalos giving a little bit more trouble there to Foreman. Decima Jersey now losing their lead just by a little bit. Looks like it's down to about 45 to 50. Like Scorba trying to close the gap as they cut to the inside rail. Decima Jersey goes to the outside. Looks like to hold it all together as they go into the final turn here. And this is going to be a runaway between the two contenders. Scorba and Decima Jersey trying to make it happen. Decima Jersey gets about... Are they going to pull a Spoontree? They've got the same line Spoontree had when they blundered it. Decima Jersey, the outside rail, trying not to crash and hits it hard. Scorba tries to convert the momentum to keep it going forward. Doesn't quite do a good job of it. Decima Jersey out in front as they cut to the inside rail by about 60 marble lengths now, increasing their lead. The tremendous speed boost coming from Decima Jersey. They're sprinting the end. They're leaving Scorba in the dust. It's not even close. Decima Jersey takes the victory by a mile. Scorba trying to make something happen here as they go across into the second place position, but just was not prepared for the tremendous boost of speed Decima Jersey had right out of the gate and was not able to be caught the entire race through. Hopefully they're going to save the rest for the later episodes of the competition. That was a good run. That was 2 seconds faster than the Hunt Music. That was a sprint. That was a sprint. Bobo Kramer, you something happened. I don't know what happened, but you tanked on that collision. Wheel went out of alignment or you knocked a fender off or something. That was a brutal collision. 1 minute on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. Get your marbles in for the third, for the third heat of 10. For those of you just joining us, this is the Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic. We have 10 heats on the paperclip. First place from all 10 advances into the dectuple bandana, which will take place on the boomerang. Those 10 racers race for first place, getting to make a command of the week for the week. And there'll be a betting period on that race. Anyone who bets correctly on the winner gets VIP for a week. You can go for Deer's Decimate. Just remember, if you win, eternal shame upon you. Just saying. I mean, for some people, eternal shame is worth hitting it to, you know? For some people, it's worth it. I wouldn't do it, but I'm not a grinder, so who am I to judge? Ladies and gentlemen, 20 marbles on the starting line, ready to get going here in the third heat of 10. For the Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic number 6. Scorba, Bobo Kramer, Seth Too Good, Kraken Droska, and Lugavalos taking the lead as they go across the line into the first turn here, looking to get into position. Scorba cuts to the outside rail. Seth Too Good and Kraken going to the inside rail. Droska, Lugavalos, and Doom holding the middle. Bobo Kramer making a move towards the outside rail. Looks like they're back in good form after their blunder on the second lap, or second race, and it looks like they are going to go for it here on the third one. It's going to be Droska out in front as they come out of the first turn. Doom coming around in second place. Decima Jersey in third. Lugavalos, Scorba, Peridot trying to make a move with a huge cluster of marbles battling for second place, about 7 wide as they cross the arch, going into the backstretch now, but Huska is still out in front, goes to the inside rail, loses a little bit of ground. Decima Jersey and Scorba gonna be about 30 lengths behind, trying to close the gap with Peridot, Mr. Valindris, and Karazalka, getting too much distance there between those competitors in the lead. Scorba goes to the inside rail, just good to the outside. It's gonna be an interesting turn for both of these players. Who's gonna come out on top? Scorba goes straight in. Huska trying to round it out. Decima Jersey gonna be right behind, even though they just won the last race. They're still going for it here in the front, and hopefully they're gonna save themselves for the last race of the day. Decima Jersey to the inside. Druska, Scorba, and Doom 4 wide now as they go into the final stretch of the first lap. Looking to be in a good position for the second lap with Mr. Valindris not too far behind. It's going to be Druska in first place. Decima Jersey in second. Doom in third. Scorba in fourth. Mr. Valindris in fifth place. All crossing the line pretty much at the same time. 3 wide now as Doom falls back. It's going to be Scorba, Decima Jersey, and Druska. Decima Jersey puts the lead out in front. Is Decima Jersey going to go for it again? Wait a minute. Look at Ryan and Nico Lucetti trying to get though into a beautiful line onto that first turn of the second lap. And it looks like it's going to be a jumble here as we go into the last stretch of the last lap. Decimate Jersey hits the outside rail, loses a lot of speed. Ryan tries to go through, but loses even more speed. Druska holds second. Sean the Bull Shark pulls ahead into third. Doom coming into fourth place as they move their way through the ranks towards the inside rail. Decimate Jersey down the center. Druska in second. Sean the Bull Shark in third. It's going to be a close one. Nico Lucetti trying to get through as well, with Scarman now making a move out of nowhere in the back. And Decimate Jersey starts to pull into Druska. Is Decimate Jersey going to go for two in a row? Comes into the inside of the second turn, looking to get down into the final stretch. In first place, Druska goes wide. Sean the Bull Shark cutting down towards the middle. Karozalka making a move out of nowhere, but will that actually amount to anything? We'll find out in just a moment. Decimate Jersey out the outside rail. Druska comes around with Sean the Bull Shark in the middle as well. Decimate Jersey starting to slow down. Looks like they're going to let the other mammals overtake to try to have a position to place as they go into the next race. It's going to be Druska and Sean the Bull Shark battling it out. Decimate Jersey cuts the middle. Druska tries to go through the center. Looks like Druska overtakes Decimate Jersey at the last second. Sean the Bull Shark comes over the line. It's neck and neck. It's a photo finish, and I think Druska came out on top. I don't believe my eyes. Have you seen a closer race in your life? Druska in first place, Decimate Jersey in second. Holy smokes, just tenths of a second, not even 300ths of a second separating Druska and Decimate Jersey. A further 200ths of a second separating Sean the Bull Shark and Decimate Jersey. All three finishing within 500ths of a second of each other. What a race, ladies and gentlemen. What a race. Sean the Bull Shark. Respectable third place finish there, but sadly not enough to qualify for the Duck Temple bandana. Oh yeah. What a race. What a race. We need more of those. That was the closest race I've ever seen. That was literally the closest race I've ever seen. I've never seen a race closer. All right, gentlemen, the fourth heat. Ease up. Get your models in. 1 minute on the clock. Get it going, get it going, get it going. Whew. I mean, I did zoom. I did move the camera closer. I generally keep the camera at a full length, but I did zoom in with the camera. I got pretty dang close on the action there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. This is the fourth qualifying heat of the Dectuple Bandana Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic. The marbles are ready to go, crossing the starting line. As we go into the fourth heat, Gamble Zor going to be out in front this time. It looks like 1-1 trying to make a move here. A newcomer on the scene looking to make a name for themselves. Lindris, Gamble Zor, Dr. Arbol, Karozalka, Seth Dugan, and Doom all going across into that first turn. Try to have that line as they come across into the backstretch of the first lap. It's going to be Killer App making a good move to the outside rail. Gamble Zor cutting right down the middle. Doom cuts to the inside. Dr. Arbol coming through as well. And look at the move on Doom here. Tries to get through with a pretty good amount of speed. Oh, into the backstretch of the first lap here. It looks like Doom is off to a good start. It's going to be Gamble Zor and Dr. Arbol. Not too far behind. Decimate Jersey tries to get through as well. Looks like it's going to be Killer App and Karozalka. 1-1 trying to hold that fourth place position as they go about 4 wide into the backstretch of the second turn. Doom in first place, but Decimate Jersey starting to put on the speed again. Is Decimate Jersey at it again? They very well could be. Kraken now making a move. The mods trying to represent as they do every week, trying to keep up that reputation, and it looks like it might be working out in Kraken's favor. They overtake Doom, and it looks like they're about to overtake Decimate Jersey as they go into the second turn, into the second lap, and Jersey is in trouble here with Kraken overtaking in the middle. Doom tries to get through on the inside rail, but it looks like Cyberduck Kraken's going to give him chase. Karozalka up through the middle with Killer App not too far behind. 5 wide as they go around for second place as they cross the line into the second lap, but Decimate Jersey is out in front, and yet again, Decimate Jersey is just leaving nothing. I don't know if they realize that they have another race to do at the very end of this, and they might be foolishly burning all of their energy here, or maybe they're just trying to show off and intimidate the competition. It's hard to tell what the game plan here is, but nonetheless, they are out in front by a decent lead. 40 bank side as Decimate Jersey goes to the outside rail. Karozalka trying to hold it as they go around in second place. Spoontree, Dr. Arbol, and Wanna Cuddle trying to make something happen there in that second place position. Looks like Doom's also making a move towards the inside rail. Decimate Jersey starts to slow down, might be gassed out, and you can't blame them after that huge sprint they put on the first lap. Karozalka moves up through the middle, trying to represent the VIPs. Wanna Cuddle moves around in third place now as they go to the inside rail. Kraken in fourth place, still trying to represent the mods. Into the last turn here, the last lap of the fourth qualifying race. What will happen as we go around the turn? Karozalka looking to overtake Decimate Decimate Jersey. Decimate Jersey right down the middle. What a cuddle and Doom trying to make something happen back in third, but Dr. Elbow is in the mix as well on the outside rail. Kira's ahead of Decimate. Decimate falls behind. Kirazaka out in the front. The other three marbles trying to make something happen back in third place, but I don't think it's going to happen at this time. Kirazaka's got a good boost of speed, starting to leave even Decimate Jersey on the dust, and Kirazaka, a beautiful play as they sprinted on the second half of the last lap, saved it all for the very end and timed it perfectly. What a strategy, what an execution, putting Decimate Jersey in their place. Decimate Jersey might very well just be toying with the competition here, staying in front to intimidate the other would-be racers. Who knows how this is all going to play out in the final race. Kirazaka, fourth entrant into the Derby Classic. Holy smokes. All right, so now Decimate's going to save themselves. A wise decision. You're going to need to rest up for this last race, my friend. Good Lord. Hey, it's Tundra. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. 1 minute on the clock. Get your marbles in. This is the Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic. We do what we do. You could do another tier decimate. Like I said, though, it's a hell of a strategy you're going for there, my friend. TB Force, welcome in. Good to have you here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Dectuple Bandana Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic. For those of you just joining in, it is 10 races on the paperclip. The first place from those 10 races advances into the final race on the boomerang. And the winner of that race will be the Dectuple Bandana champion. Gets to make a command of the week for the entire week, and there'll be a betting period on that final race. Anyone who bets correctly on the winner gets VIP for a week! Exclamation point VIP in the chat if you want to know what that means for this channel. Let's get it going. The last race of the first half of the qualifying heats. Will Kraken be able to represent the mods here all alone today? Or will this be the first Dectuple Bandana with no mods representing in the final race? And the marbles are off. Hey, it's Tundra. Going to start off strong out on the outside edge as they cut to the inside rail. Looking to get at the other players, but looks like they're going to fall behind just a little bit. Kirazaka out in front. Coming off of good vibes after the first victory they just had. Looking to keep it going as they go into the first turn of the first lap of the fifth qualifying race. But it looks like Peridot, Ryan, and Scarborough are going to leave Kara in the dust with a much better line as they go around the bend into the backstretch. Ryan and the outside rail. Peridot cutting down the middle. Sean the Bull Shark slowly moving to the outside rail as well. Looks like they're going to keep pace here with Kirazaka and Wanacuddle as they go across. Kirazaka falls back. Looks like they're going to save themselves for the last race of the day, which is a wise decision. Ryan, Sean the Bull Shark, Peridot, and Wanacuddle. Oh my goodness, Sean the Bull Shark cuts off Ryan, jumps ahead and takes the lead. There's going to be Wanacuddle trying to make a move as well, but Ryan's not going to have it. Cuts to the inside rail with a tremendous boost of speed. Wanacuddle and Sean the Bull Shark still trying to hold chase with Ryan in the mix, and it looks like it's going to be Peridot and TB Force trying to make something happen as they go around into that second bend of the first lap into the last stretch. Sean the Bull Shark in first place to the inside rail. It's going to be Wanacuddle and Ryan trying to battle it out for second. Peridot back and forth. Kirazaka and Lugville making something happen as they go towards the middle. Sean the Bull Shark with a steady lead as they cross the line into the second lap, and this is looking to be yet another interesting battle. Look at the speed on Kirazaka, just rockets across the line, wants to go for it again, even though they just placed in the last qualifying race, and Kirazaka's going to take the lead into the second lap, looking to have an intimidation play here on the competitors here, wants to show what they're made of and make everyone as nervous as possible, but will they have anything left for that final race? We will find out in just a moment. Kirazaka goes through the outside rail. Text one trying to make a move here as they go to the outside of the turn. Peridot and John the Bull Shark coming across too wide as they go onto the arch into the backstretch. Peridot makes a move. Kirazaka falls back. Peridot making a move to the outside rail, and Peridot's going to start to put on some speed. Text one, look at the speed on Text one, just rockets past Kirazaka as they go across the backstretch into the last turn of the fifth qualifying race. Ryan on the inside rail, Kira on the outside rail, Peridot and Text one right down the middle. Peridot coming through with a pretty strong start. Looking to finish strong as well. It looks like Peridot's going to make a move as they go to the final turn, but can one Text one make anything happen here on the final stretch? Kirazaka still in the mix in third place as they go to the outside rail. Text gets a bounce. Peridot goes into the inside, and it's going to be a close one here. It's going to be Peridot trying to get through. Text one tries to get a little bit more speed. They're closing the gap, but they're going to hit the inside rail before Peridot getting close to the finish line here. Is Text one going to be able to move? No, gets a bad bounce off the inside rail, and Peridot holds the lead of about 40 lengths as they cross the line. One Text one tried to have a little bit of a gamble play there with a bounce off of the inside rail, but that just didn't work out to their favor, settling in third place after Kira retakes second. And Peridot, for the second time in a row, is going to advance to the Dectuple Bandana. Whew. You guys are making these way too exciting. Whew. Way too exciting. Good Lord. All right. So, Ladies and gentlemen, we are now... Whoop, I didn't update the heat number on that. We're on heat 6 right now. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the situation. The first 5 qualifying races are completed. Those 5 advancing to the deck tuple bandana race are the Hunt Music, Decimate Jersey, Drahuska, Kirazaka, and Paradox. It should be noted that none of those have previously won a deck tuple bandana, so no returning champions as of yet in the qualifying period, but still 5 more races to go, so I think we'll have one before the end of the day. I also have some shortcuts that'll hopefully make the load up for the last race a bit smoother and faster. We'll have to see how that goes. 25 seconds left. Thank you all for coming out for the show tonight. Hope you all enjoy yourselves. Those of you unaware, Monday during the day at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific time, we do record hunters on this channel and Baxcast channel. Alternatively, I hosted this week. He will be hosting next week. So be sure to catch that. And me and Bax will be doing a talk show together this Saturday on my channel. So you definitely want to catch that as well. All right, ladies and gentlemen, 19 marbles on the track, and the marbles are off. Crossing the line, looking to get that early lead. It's going to be Volunder's, Bubble Kramer, Sean the Bull Shark, Spakuto, and Cybernetic Kraken still trying to represent the mods all alone here. It looks like they just might be out-competed right now. They've got no support among other mods, and it looks like they're just going to hang this one out by themselves, trying to be competitive, but just cannot keep up with the onslaught of marbles looking to make a name for themselves here on the deck tupled bandana Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic scene. It's going to be Volunders, Sean the Bull Shark, Spakuto, and Bubble Kramer taking a lead 4 wide as they go across, and Volunders has a beautiful sprint as they go under the arch into the backstretch. Sean the Bull Shark not going to give it up just quite yet, starts to put on a little bit more speed. Volunders slows down, Sean the Bull Shark feets up and overtakes on the right-hand side. A beautiful pass by Sean the Bull Shark on the outside line as they go to the outside rail of the turn, and it's looking like a good line from Sean the Bull Shark. Volunders continuing to fall behind about 35 lengths now as Spakuto, Bubble Kramer, Dr. Arbol, Foreman, and Kirazaka try to make something happen going into the second turn of the first lap. Sean the Bull Shark coming around in first place. Volunders trying to hold second as they both hit the outside rail at about the same spot. It looks like they're both going to have it, but Volunders gets a little bit of a boost, tries to close the gap on Sean the Bull Shark, now about 30 lengths wide as Sean the Bull Shark goes to the center. Volunders to the inside rail. Volunders trying to find, oh my goodness, Sean the Bull Shark deep cut into the inside rail. Is this a strategic play or has something happened? Sean the Bull Shark loses some speed. Volunders speeds up towards the middle as they cross the line to the second lap, and it looks like it's going to come to these two as the other marbles are being completely left in the dust. Spakuto trying to give chase in third place, but right now nothing looking good for the marbles in the back. It's just Sean the Bull Shark and the Volunders out in front by a mile. Sean the Bull Shark and Volunders continue to hold the lead as they go into the back stretch of the last lap. Spakuto, Dr. Arbol trying to make a move. Dr. Arbol's got a good line as the outside rail. Volunders starting to falter. Here comes Spakuto and Dr. Arbol up through the ranks. Sean the Bull Shark still out in front, but not doing as well as they were before. Spakuto makes a move to the outside rail. Sean the Bull Shark on the inside rail. Volunders trying to hold the middle as well, but Volunders continues to falter. Spakuto and Dr. Arbol looking to overtake Volunders, but Sean the Bull Shark gets another boost of speed, and it looks like Sean the Bull Shark is just going to sprint this one out. They've got a 75 marble length lead. It's almost a quarter track lead at this point as Sean the Bull Shark goes to the outside turn of the last stretch, and it looks like Sean the Bull Shark all the way, ladies and gentlemen, coming down to the 16th of the day. Sean the Bull, you can't even see the other marbles on the track. Spakuto, Volunders, Dr. Arbol all jumping up back in second place, but it's not even a competition at this point. Sean the Bull Shark with no other competitor in sight, a length by about 90 lengths, a full quarter track lead as they go across the line. Sean the Bull Shark, have you seen speed like it in your life, ladies and gentlemen? That was the fastest lap of the day by at least a second, maybe more. What a performance by Sean the Bull Shark, securing a position for the deck tuple bandana at the end of the day today. Whew. TV Force, what? Hold on. Luck. Luck has nothing to do with it. Are you... What? Luck? That was a 2-second best time of the day, by the way. That was 2 seconds. That was crazy. But, TB Force, this is nothing but skill. These are the top tier performing marbles in the world. The cream of the crop, the most purebred and race-trained marbles in the world. Putting it all out on the line here. And to say it all comes down to luck is insulting. Good Lord. How dare you? All right. Loading up the 7th heat, ladies and gentlemen. The 7th heat. Just 4 slots were made. to place. What did I do? 4 slots remain. The 7th heat about to get underway in 1 minute's time. Thank y'all for coming out again to the stream. Glad to have y'all here. Hope you're enjoying the show. And let's do it. Yeah, Kraken, if you're the only one representing the mods, you should probably do a little bit better of a job. Kind of making us all look bad here on the station. I have 30 seconds left. Get your baubles in. The 7th heat of 10. For those of you just joining in, this is the Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic. We take the first place finishers from 10 races, qualifying into the final race. That deck tuple bandana race will determine the winner, and the winner gets VIP, or gets command of the week for the week. And there'll be a betting period on that final race. Anyone who bets correctly gets VIP for a week. So something for everyone to win right up until the end. Let's do it, shall we? Heat number 7, 19 marbles on the track, and the marbles are off as they cross the line to get the first lap underway. Excuse me, I got the hiccups all day today. Bulbakramer going to try to take the lead with Ryan, TV Force, and Spakuto trying to get through as well with a good start here on the first lap as they go into the first turn. Into the backstretch of the first lap. Spakuto, Valinders, Cyberdeck Dragon, and looks like Cyberdeck Dragon is going to make a move to the outside, trying to make something out as they go towards the inside right now, and that could work out to their advantage, but right now Spakuto with a good boost of speed hitting that outside rail. Rocket going to try to follow suit here with a good boost of their own, and Ryan going to push Cyberdeck Dragon ahead a little bit further, but looks like Bulbakramer holds second place as they go through 3 wide as they go into the backstretch of the first lap. $5 Freak makes a move up through the ranks, so look at the speed of $5 Freak. They're moving at a tremendous pace. Look at the speed on $5 Freak. They've overtaken the second place, climbing up through the ranks. Spakuto doesn't know what to do. Runs to the outside rail. $5 Freak's chasing them down. I don't know if they're out to win or if they're out for blood, but look at the speed of $5 Freak just rocketing down the backstretch of the first lap, and hopefully they've paced themselves to finish out the second lap strong. Spakuto on the outside rail. $5 Freak to the outside. Holds the middle line for now. Goes up into first place. Bulbakramer, Logo, Those, and Ryan trying to make something happen in that 4th place position. About 3 wide now as they go to cross the line. Looks like Bulbakramer makes a move. Ryan going to do it. Looks like $5 Freak starts to lose some gas here, and it's going to be 3 wide across the line as we go into the second lap. Wannacuddle moves up at the line in 4th place now. It looks like Spakuto back into 5th. Religious, and it looks like Killer App trying to hold their position in the front of the pack, but right now it's not working out for them as Ryan and Bulbakramer and $5 Freak continue to press the advantage as they go to the backstretch of the second lap. Bulbakramer out in front. $5 Freak tries to hold second. It looks like they get a better line, and they've overtaken as they hit the outside rail. Ryan tries to overtake Wannacuddle, but Wannacuddle gets him out. He boxes him out. Spakuto moves up in the rank. It looks like Spakuto's got a second sprint here. It looks like Spakuto's not done yet. Bulbakramer out in front. Spakuto out to the inside rail. Killer App with another boost of speed. The 6 wide now as they go to the final turn. It looks like Killer App and Bulbakramer trying to hash it out. There's a close collision there. Spakuto gives Killer App some chase, and it's going to be a huge free-for-all as we go to the final turn of the last leg of this lap, and it's going to be Bulbakramer out in front as they go to the outside of the first last turn. It's going to be Killer App trying to make a move towards the middle. It looks like it's worked out for them. Bulbakramer tries to go to the inside, and it's going to be Killer App to the outside rail. Spakuto in second, Wannacuddle third. Looks like Killer App's got a huge lead coming out of that turn. Spakuto tries to give chase, but Killer App's cutting to the inside. Valinders moving up through the ranks, trying to overtake Spakuto now. It looks like Valinders has made a move, but I think Killer App lead is too good right now as they go across into the center, and Killer App just aced that turn perfectly, left the competition in the dust. It was 6 marbles in free-for-all into the beginning of that turn, but coming out of it, Killer App had somehow pulled out a 30 marble length lead and held that lead down the final stretch to the cross of the line. So Killer App just completely outperforming the other marbles on that turn there. Their knowledge of the course really coming through. No wonder they're number 529th in the world. Great to see such beautiful sportsmanship out on the track, executed in full. Holy moly. All right, the 8th heat. The winner does not get VIP. The winner gets to make a command of the week, which Covering Storm did not do last week. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The 8th heat of the day. Just 3 spots remain. 1 minute on the clock. Whew. Make sure I get Killer App's name right. Killer App 23. Yep, great. All right, folks, get your marbles in. We've got 40 seconds left on the clock. The 8th heat of 10. The Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic. 3 more chances to qualify for the deck tuple bandana race. So get him in while you can. All right, here we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The 8th qualifying heat of today. Wanna-Cuddle, Decibel Jersey, $5 free Climate Kraken, and Lug of Those off to an early start here as they cross the line into the first lap, into the first turn, and it looks like they're going to hold it as they go into that first turn. Decibel Jersey, Lug of Those, and Wanna-Cuddle make their way through into the turn with $5 free Kirizalka and Cybernet Kraken not too far behind. Hit the outside of the first turn. Lug of Those way out in front using that killer app line, and it looks like it's doing them huge leaps and bounds of advantage as they go across into the backstretch. In first place, it's going to be Decibel Jersey. Coming around in second. Dr. Arbol, Wanna-Cuddle, Foreman, Kirizalka battling it out for third. 4 wide as they go under the arch. Decibel Jersey holds second for now, but Lug of Those is out in front with a comfortable lead. Decibel Jersey going to be about 50 lengths behind. Dr. Arbol tries to make a move to the inside rail with Bulba Kramer and Kirizalka, but looks like all of them are following the suit as they go towards the middle. But Lug of Those continues to push ahead. Look at the speed. Lug just going to try to outrun everyone, starting right out of the gate. Hits the back quarter of the second lap, or first lap, second turn of the first lap, whatever those words are. Lug of Those getting themselves down with another beautiful line, the killer app line. Really coming through on these marbles here, but Lug gets a bad bounce hitting that outside rail, going to cut their lead down to only about 50 lengths, and they still have the second lap to look forward to. Lug of Those to the inside rail, really slowing down now. They might have gassed themselves too hard. Bulba Kramer sees the opportunity to overtake, and they're going to do it before they even cross the second lap line, and Bulba Kramer now in front as Lug of Those tries to go to the outside rail to recover. Spakudo making a move, looking to not give up just quite yet in third place. They've had a couple close calls so far, and they are continuing to try to push themselves and make it happen. Dr. Arbol trying to do something on the outside. Kirizalka, Shard the Bull Truck, and Foreman catching up as they go into the first turn of the second lap, but Bulba Kramer and Lug of Those are still battling it out in the front position. Sean the Bull Shark makes the move to the outside. Spakudo also making a move to the outside. And Seth Toogood coming out of nowhere as they move into second place. Seth Toogood looking to upset the competition right now as they've overtaken, but now they've gassed themselves out in the backstretch. Starts to fall to the inside rail, and Spakudo is just giving it their all. You gotta love the beautiful, competitive heart of Spakudo, refusing to give up, but Lug of Those is just blasting their way down across this track into the last turn, and will anything be able to catch Lug of Those as they continue to dominate through these turns with these beautiful killer app lines? Lug of Those to the outside rail, Spakudo trying to give chase in second place, but Bulba Kramer Seth Toogood looking to overtake as they go in. Lug of Those slows down a little bit. Bulba Kramer Spakudo collide. Seth Toogood overtakes into second place, but it's going to be too little too late. Lug of Those puts another boost of speed on, pushes themselves even harder, and Lug of Those just rockets in from the very beginning. Couldn't be caught the entire way through. What a performance by Lug of Those, just going for blatant speed without any regard for endurance or the other marbles, and just takes the 8th position mercilessly. Whew. He's just like, nope, this one's mine. Just took it. Just took it. All gas, no brakes. Seriously, save some for the last race. Good Lord. That was crazy. Just held it the whole way. 1 minute on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. Moving into the 9th heat. Just 2 positions remain to qualify for the Deck Couple Bandana at the end of the stream today. The 8 qualifiers so far: The Hunt Music, Decibel Jersey, Drohuska, Kirizalka, Paradox, Shot the Bullshark, Killer App, and Lug of Those. 2 spots remain. Who will be the ones to take the victory? Okay, here we go. Jesse C, or Jessic, welcome in. Good to have you here. Ladies and gentlemen, the 9th heat of the Deck Couple Bandana qualifiers, the Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic, under full way. Thank you all for coming out tonight. Hope you're having some fun. 2 races left to qualify. Let's see who our last 2 qualifiers are going to be tonight. Scorba, $5 Freak, Spakudo. You gotta love the winning heart of Spakudo. They just refuse to be beaten. Fat Angel gonna make a move here for this next competition with Seth Toogood and Jesse C. Also trying to make something happen. Diablo Beck showing up now with Valinders, also still trying to make something happen as we go into the first turn of the first lap, looking to come out in front first place. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be Spakudo out. They finally found the line and found the move. Kraken in second. This is gonna be an interesting turn of events, ladies and gentlemen. Spakudo has finally found the line to get their lead, but this might be the lap that Cybernetic Kraken decides to represent the mods for today. There has never been a deck couple bandana that did not have at least one mod represented, and Cybernetic Kraken has heard the call, and looks like in the last two races they are ready to give it a shot. Fat Angel, Dr. Audible, and Diablo Beck holding out towards the middle. Looks like Spakudo is just going to fall back and let Kraken have this one as they go into the second turn of the first lap, looking to go around into the second lap. It's going to be Cybernetic Kraken out in front as they get a good line coming out of that second turn of the first lap. Spoontree coming around in second place, Dr. Audible in third. It's going to be Diablo Beck, Scorbo, and Spakudo still trying to make something happen as they go into the outside rail. Cybernetic Kraken cuts to the middle. Spoontree holding steady with Diablo Beck, Spakudo, Dr. Audible, Scorbo, and Seth Toogood, but looks like Spakudo's not done yet, and they're going to go for another sprint up into second place, and the marbles are going to be about 5 wide, battling for second as they cross the line into the second lap. Seth Toogood makes a sprint. Seth Toogood is going to make a move, tries to get through on the outside rail. Cybernetic Kraken cuts the outside as well. Spakudo, Spoontree towards the inside, and he's going to be a bit of a free-for-all into the first lap of the first turn of the second lap. Going into the backstretch here, and Seth Toogood finds the line and leaves the other players with a considerable lead. Cybernetic Kraken tries to hold second. Spoontree moves ahead, now overtaking Cybernetic Kraken. Kraken falling out, might have boosted a little too hard at the beginning, is now getting run out of steam with Seth Toogood cuts to the inside rail. Spoontree overtaking Seth Toogood as Seth Toogood gets a bad bounce. Cybernetic Kraken holding fourth now as Spakudo and Dr. Harble overtake. Looks like they're going to fall back into fifth. Is Kraken going to be able to retake it for the final stretch here, or will they just tap out halfway through this second to last race? Spoontree, Seth Toogood, Diablo Beck, all into the turn. Foreman making a move out of nowhere, cutting in towards the middle. It looks like Seth Toogood gets a good line to the outside. Spoontree cutting to the inside. Diablo Beck really cutting in the inside. Foreman and Spakudo trying to make a move as well. Spoontree and Seth Toogood collide. Seth Toogood wins coming out in front. Diablo Beck makes a sprint to the outside rail. Seth Toogood cuts the center, but it looks like Seth Toogood has outplayed Spoontree with a humongous physical play. A tragic collision between the two marbles there, and Seth Toogood came out on top. Spoontree couldn't recover, falls back into third. Diablo Beck takes second. With Whatacall rolling fourth, Dr. Harble fifth, and Kraken all the way back in sixth place. Spakudo back in eighth. Just can't catch a break, these guys. Seth Toogood fighting for that position in first. Tooth and nail. All right, here we go. The last heat of the day, ladies and gentlemen. The last heat of the day. Again, after this last qualifier, the 10 first place finishers of today will go into the Dectuple Bandana to place for their chance to win the Command of the Week and the betting period. For that same VIP. Okay, 1 minute on the clock. Get your moms in. Problem, Cat. PS Webb. Holy crap. There he is. PS Webb, for those of you who missed it, set both Record Hunter records today. Single-handedly. What a champion. Now looking to make a name for themselves on the Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic C. Will they also get the title of Dectuple Bandana? All in one day. That would be a story. Only does one qualifier race, wins it, and then wins the Dectuple Bandana. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? What is your problem? Really? You say so. What? I got a job to do now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. This is the last qualifier for the Dectuple Bandana. Best luck to all our competitors. Thank you all again for coming out to the stream, having a good time, and let's get this race underway. It looks like it's going to be Alpha Wolferowan coming around in that first place lead with Cybernetic Kraken making a move, and PS Webb, Karazak, and $5 Freak also trying to make a show. Spakudo, God bless him, is still trying to fight it out there back in sixth place, and they go to the outside of the first turn of the first lap, and this is going to be an interesting race already, I could tell. Cybernetic Kraken out in first place. Alpha 5 Wolferowan come around in that second place position, but looks like Karazak and $5 Freak not going to give it up just that easy. 3 wide as they go under the arch. PS Webb back in fifth place trying to make a move as well. Is PS Webb actually planning on making an effort here to try to take a victory after winning 2 records on the record hunters earlier today. Alpha 5 Wolf Rowan coming around with a beautiful burst of speed on the backstretch of the first lap. In first place, Garazaka holds second. Cyberdragon falls back into third as they go to the outside of the outside turn. And it's going to be PS Web in fourth place now as they cut towards the inside rail. Tries to collide with Kira, but it doesn't pan out. PS Web might be up in third, though. Alpha 5 Wolf Rowan coming around into that outside rail of the first lap. Garazaka second, Cyberdragon third. PS Web in fourth place as they all go towards that final stretch. Alpha Wolf cuts to the inside, tries to make it all under control with about a 40-45 marble length lead. PS Web, though, look at the speed. Is PS Web gonna do it, ladies and gentlemen? Here he goes, crossing the line for the second lap. PS Web is outpacing the competition. Alpha Wolf 5 Rowan trying to get everything under control, but PS Web's not let up. Alpha 5 tries to push to the outside of the edge, but PS Web is just not backing down and looking to take it home. PS Web, Alpha 5 throwing punches as they go across that first turn into the backstretch of the last lap, and PS Web might come out on top. Hits the outside rail, tries to get a boost. Alpha 5 Wolf Rowan climbing down to the outside rail. PS Web cuts to the middle. Cyberduck cracking, holding third. Kara's all good fourth place. It's all going to come down to the final turn. Alpha 5 cuts to the inside rail. PS Web holding down the middle and not letting up. Oh my goodness, PS Web gets a sprint. PS Web's just going to go for it. Is this the moment, ladies and gentlemen? PS Web makes a move to the inside rail. Alpha 5 Wolf Rowan tries to hold it in first place, but it's not to be anyone's guess. They'll come down to the final stretch. Alpha 5 seems to be ahead of PS Web, but PS Web goes to the inside. Alpha 5 tries to hold the middle, and it's all going to come down to this. PS Web finally ducks to the outside rail. 5 gets a good boost. PS Web doesn't. Is PS Web tapping out right at the last second? 5 pushing ahead. Look at the speed. Oh my goodness, leaving PS Web in the dust. Alpha 5's not going to have it. Gives it their all for a final sprint with like a 2-second lead by the end. PS Web falls all the way back into third. Holy smokes, what a sprint at the end for Alpha 5 Wolf Rowan. PS Web really rattling their cage there, but it looks like it worked to their advantage and gave them the encouragement they needed to push themselves across the line into first place. Last one to qualify for the Dick Tupwell bandana, ladies and gentlemen. What a race. Holy smokes. That was a fast lap, 106. That was almost as fast as Killer App or Sean the Bull Shark, whoever that was. That was fast. All right, here's what we need to do. I need to take this list, save as, oh no, new. Then we do save as on the desktop. Derby. CSV, right? CSV file. Derby 10 CSV. All right. If I did that correctly, I should be able to do this. I should be able to go to settings. Should be able to add names, clear the list, open, desktop, Derby 10. Oh! How's that for efficiency? How's that for efficiency, ladies and gentlemen? Pretty dang good, I gotta say. Now, I should have done the betting first, but I just wanted to make sure that worked. All right. That is very nice, isn't it? All right. Simulation 10. Race. All right, folks, here's how this works for the Dectuple bandana. We will clear the current betting pool. Okay, now we're going to oh boy. Nope, I forgot how to do it. I don't remember. How do we do this? How do we do this? Why can I not remember? Oh my god. I did that. Give all one. No. There we go. Just all, not give all. All right. Now, here's what we're gonna do. got this. We'll get better at this eventually, guys. Trust me. Alright, 3-minute timer. There it is. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now open. Make sure you spell the name as it appears in the list. If I spelled something wrong, you just have to do it as it appears in the list. Exclamation point, bet, space 1, space, your choice. Again, the winner of this race gets to make the command of the week for the week. And anyone who bets correctly on the winner gets VIP for the week. So there you have it. Go over the competitors in just a moment. Okay, I think we're ready. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we have the 6th Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic. The first of season 19. On the starting line, we have Sean the Bull Shark, who is currently sitting at 1 vote. Not the favorite by any stretch right now, but still here to represent. Seth Toogood, sitting as one of the crowd favorites with 4 votes right now. Right out front, Drahuska, also one of the crowd favorites with 3. Nope. Oh, wait, no. Drahuska has no votes. Drahuska, the dark horse of the race. Not favored by anyone to win. Lug of a Lowe's might be out there with a good... Yes, Lug also a crowd favorite, sitting at 4 votes. The Hunt Music, sitting at a comfortable 2 votes in the middle of the pack. Killer App, who had an amazing sprint through the entire thing, also not sitting at a favorite, only 1 vote there. Kira Rozalka with a strong 2 votes. Decimate Jersey out in front of the favorites right now with 5 votes to win. Peridot coming around also with a very good record here on the channel, but can they perform here today? Only sitting at 2. And Alpha 5 Wolf Ronan with that amazing sprint on the finale. Not favored by the fans, but favored by the judges. And it's all going to come down to this, ladies and gentlemen. All gonna come down to this. Kat, can I help you? Is this really the time? Is this really the time? Great. Alright, we'll wait for the betting to close. Last chance to place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. And thank you all for coming out to the show today. Hope you've enjoyed yourselves. We do this every Monday, 7 p.m. Record Hunters, 2 p.m. Alternating between my stream and Bax's stream. Lots of fun for everyone to have. Oh, just with Jersey. I think you didn't do it right. I don't think you did it right. If you have 1 bet, then you didn't do it right. Bet 1, Decimate Jersey. Did you spell it right? Did I spell it right? CI 97, right? I don't know. We'll see. All right, gentlemen, the betting is closed. Prepare. It's too late. It's too late. The betting's closed. It's too late. It's too late. The betting is closed. I'm sorry. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, our 10 qualifiers for the Deck Topple Bandana. Sean the Bull Shark, Seth Toogood, Drahuska, Lug of Lowe's, The Hunt Music, Killer App, Kira Zalka, Decimate Jersey, Peridot, and Alpha 5, Wolf Rowan. Let's get this race underway. The Deck Topple Bandana for the 6th ever Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic. And the marbles are off. Looking to get started here as they go across the line. They're going to be pretty strong. Kirizaka, no surprise, immediately falls to the back of the back. The Hunt Music going to try to get a good lead as they go to the outside of the first turn. Drahuska, Sean the Bull Shark levels and set to good. Cut to the inside. Looks like the Hunt Music also going to cut to the inside, trying to get that perfect line as they go around into the first turn of the Boomerang. It's going to be Seth Toogood trying to get through with a pretty strong lead. It's going to be the Hunt Music out in second. Sean the Bull Shark in third. Joey Huska on the outside rail in fourth place with Lug of Lowe's not too far behind. Seth Toogood tries to take a very good lead, about 40 lengths ahead. Sean the Bull Shark cut to the inside rail with a lot of speed, and it's looking good for Sean the Bull Shark. Lug of Lowe's comes to the outside rail, try to get a good line as they go into this first major U-turn of the boomerang, and it looks like they've got a good line. Overtake Sean the Bull Shark as they go to the outside, and Lug of Lowe's is going to have a pretty comfortable lead coming out into the outside rail of the next straightaway. Sean the Bull Shark holding second. Seth Toogood looking to overtake in third now as they go to the outside rail. Alpha 5 Wolf Owen not giving up just quite yet as they hold fourth place. Lug of Lowe's coming up to the middle. Sean the Bull Shark to the inside. Seth Toogood holds their line. And it looks like Lug has a lead, but only by about 15 lengths. Seth Toogood comes around in second. Sean the Bull Shark in third. Lugs goes for a turn, but oh my goodness, a horrible line by Lug of Lowe's. Looks like they got a little bit of a bag shot coming out of the outside rail, but it looks like the other two marbles haven't done better. Sean the Bull Shark gets a little bit of speed to overtake Seth Toogood in second place, but Lug of Lowe's is out in front. I don't know if anyone's going to catch him. Lug of Lowe's just went for the full pedal to the metal attempt when they won the qualifier, and it looks like they're just going to go for it again here in the finals. Lug of Lowe's in first place. Seth Toogood and Sean the Bull Shark trying to make something happen in second. Looks like Lug of Lowe's has a little bit of a falter on that turn, though, as they go to the last stretch of the first lap. Sean the Bull Shark to the outside rail trying to make a move. Lug trying to keep the pedal to the metal, but will it be enough as these other marbles start to have a little bit better strategic plays going through these turns? Lug of Lowe's in first. Seth Toogood in second. Sean the Bull Shark in third. All three cutting to the inside rail. The competition trying to come through. Here comes Killer App from the back in fourth place, now overtaking Sean the Bull Shark into third. The Hunt Music trying to hold fifth place. Killer App moving up in the ranks, and look at the speed of Killer App as they try to catch up with Lug of Lowe's and Seth Toogood. Seth Toogood overtakes Lug of Lowe's in the first turn of the second lap. Lug falls back in a second. Killer App coming up from behind in third. Looks like all the marbles are going through in a pretty straight line. Lug of Lowe's cuts to the inside rail. Killer App holds the middle. Seth Toogood to the outside, holding it straight as they go through the arch. Cuts to the inside now, trying to get a lead of about 35 lengths on Lug of Lowe's. Killer App coming around in third place is going to be Seth Toogood trying to hold that first place position. The Hunt Music, Sean the Bull Shark 5, Wolf Eroded, and it looks like Peridot now trying to make a move in that middle as well. Seth Toogood to the outside rail, coming around hot. It's going to be Lug of Lowe's and Killer App trying to make something happen. The Hunt Music not done yet. Peridot, oh my goodness, look at the speed in line in Peridot as they go to the outside rail. That's going to get them caught up with the rest of the pack as they go into the second straightaway. Seth Toogood in first place. Killer App in second. Look at those Leon Music Peridot belling out for third, but Seth Toogood starting to put the speed on as we approach the final lap, and it looks like Seth Toogood is just going to go for it here into this next turn. Seth Toogood just rocketing down the track, leaving the competition in the dust. Is anyone going to be able to do anything as Seth Toogood just slams to the outside rail? They lose a little bit of speed. Killer App tries to make a move. Lug of Lowe's trying to go for a very dangerous line, but stops dead as they slam into the background. Peridot's going to slam into the back of them, and both are going to fall behind back into fifth place. The Hunt Music out in second, trying to catch up with Seth Toogood, and it looks like they've got the speed. The Hunt Music is starting to make some speed. Look at this. The Hunt Music going to the outside rail. Seth Toogood trying to hold it all together, and Seth Toogood could be in trouble. The Hunt Music is just sprinting down for the final straightaway as they go to the finish after this race, and it's all going to come down to the line. Seth Toogood to the inside. Seth Leon Music coming to the outside. Both marbles giving it all they've got. Seth Toogood just pedal to the metal, trying to keep it all in control as they go to the inside rails. The Hunt Music trying to make something happen, but they're starting to falter. Seth Toogood keeps it under control. The Hunt Music goes for the inside rail, but it might be too little too late. They're falling behind. Seth Toogood's running ahead, and Seth Toogood just holds the lead for the final stretch of the last lap. Amazing play by The Hunt Music trying to come back from behind at the end, but at the end they just didn't have any more to give. Seth Toogood holds the lead all the way through, and Decima Jersey and Kurosawa are going to limp across the line in 9th and 10th place. Seth Toogood.